Last Apple is probably one of the strongest lyrical ideas on the record. It tells a sad story, along with Willie McGuinness, which is basically what the Siren Tower are about, telling stories and songs of Australiana.
Last Apple and the Big Man's Orchard may be one of the more misunderstood tracks on the record, lyrically. I'm more than happy for people to take away whatever they take away from songs. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about music. But a lot of people think this is a song commenting on religion, which it's not really. It's kind of looking at the human condition. It's about moments where you feel alone, absolutely. When you get to a place where you can't be touched by faith, family, or friends. So I think it's more about the human condition rather than any one of those specific things.
Can you feel this breaking my heart, dear? Can you feel this breaking my heart, dear? Yeah!
Tracking Last Apple was pretty intense, especially drumming wise. The big rock out section at the ending is basically, it had to be played as I would play it live to get the energy that we wanted. But when we play it live, I only have to play it once, and in the studio I had to play it sort of 15 or 20 times. So that was a pretty hectic day for me. I think my hands were a little bit worse for wear by the end of it, and I was pretty knackered.
Last Apple was one of the more dynamic songs on the record, and we've got a whole bunch of really interesting instruments added to this song, with the slide guitar by Ben Franz, who added that over in Melbourne, and we've got the gospel choir, the crazy gospel choir that's going on through the middle and the end of the song.
A vocal highlights, or one of my favourite vocal parts, is definitely in Last Apple. I think even before I came into the band, they had demoed that song extensively. And there was always this big gospel choir thing which sat in the back of the bridge, and now has been put in the end of the song as well. And recording that was a lot of fun. When we actually went over to Melbourne with Forrester, that was probably one of the last things we recorded.
By the time tracks come to fruition in the Siren Tower, by the time we're ready to record them, there's usually been a lot of collaboration between all the members. But the ideas generally come from acoustic pieces that I bring in that may or may not have vocals. And the first idea was the little octave melody which constitutes the intro and the verse. It was just one of those occasions where the riff or the piece of music just comes out of the ether, I suppose. So the way you hear it in the song now is almost exactly the way I played it for the very first time a couple of years ago. So that one was a bit of a gift.
This song is a big favourite of the Siren Towers for closing a live set with, definitely. Big crescendo just lends itself to everyone going that extra 5% at the end of a set. It's good fun.